Hey everyone, welcome back to Damn Tasty Vegan. It's Sunday night. The lighting's a little weird in my house. We're gonna go with it anyway. I wanted to do a little grocery haul video because I know these videos can be helpful when you're first going vegan, or maybe you've been vegan for a little bit and you just kind of want some inspiration of some things to buy at the grocery store and how to use them. So this was just kind of a run-of-the-mill, regular weekly grocery haul, and I'm gonna show you some things that I got, and also to give you some ideas of how I use these products. First thing we have is 2 packages of mushrooms. I love to get just regular white button mushrooms. Mushrooms are super healthy for you. Nutrition Facts has some videos about how they can prevent like breast cancer, and they have protective properties like that. I love to use these like you would meat. When you cook mushrooms right, they taste exactly like meat. They have the chewiness, they have the umami flavor. I love to make mushroom and black bean tacos. I love to put mushrooms in my pasta sauces, on sandwiches, so good. Next up we have good old raisins. I like to get organic raisins because grapes are one of the things that are sprayed heavily. They're one of the dirty dozens, so I like to get organic. I love to eat these as snacks with just some walnuts, and I also love putting them in my oatmeal with some apples and cinnamon as well. Now we have maple syrup. I love using maple syrup as my sweetener of choice. I sweeten my chai teas, I sweeten my oatmeal, I sweeten my baked goods. Now we've got some kiwis. I've lately been loving to munch on kiwis as a snack. They have more vitamin C than oranges. So I love to cut them in half and then just get a spoon and scoop out the middle and just eat it like that as a snack. It's so good. It'll definitely satisfy your sweet tooth. Now you wanna make sure that you don't eat the kiwis when they're still hard. You want them to be a little bit soft. If you've ever eaten kiwis and they're a little bit tart, it just meant that you ate them when they were a little bit unripe. Next up we have good old Raisin Bran. I love eating cereal. I eat cereal when I need like a quick meal and I don't feel like cooking. Kind of a comfort food for me. I love cereal obviously in the morning, but also as like a midnight snack or just like a quick dinner when I'm in a rush and like nothing sounds good. I usually reach for cereal, put some bananas on top or some fresh berries. So delicious. I look like a mime. Getting rowdy over here, dropping stuff. I don't know if I like the look of this, so well, fuck it, let's keep going. All right, next up we have baby arugula. I love eating arugula because it's super high in minerals and vitamins, and I love putting it on like toast with hummus and like tomatoes with some fresh cracked pepper. It's also good to throw in some pasta at the very end. You don't want to overcook it, just put it in at the very end and wilt it. What else do I like to do? I like to just throw it in my salads. Arugula is super good for you, super mineral dense, so I try to keep this on hand. Next up I've got some avocado oil spray. Lately I've been using the spray because you can use a little bit less with the spray, and I guess avocado oil is supposed to have a better heat tolerance. It's got a 500-degree smoke point, so pretty cool. Good old-fashioned peanut butter. I love Kroger's brand because it literally is just roasted peanuts and salt in this. No hydrogenated oil, no palm oil, none of that crap. This is probably one of my favorite peanut butters. Super cheap. It's like $1.70 or something. Awesome. Lately I've been getting these little, I know you can't see it, but they're called multi-grain rice crackers. I love eating these with hummus as a snack, and also I love cutting an avocado in half, sprinkling the avocado with a little bit of salt or some everything with the bagel seasoning, and then just scooping the avocado out with these chips. They're so good. Brown rice. Pretty straightforward. You guys know how to use rice, right? Yeah, I've been trying. I love the taste of white rice a lot better than brown rice, but you know, brown rice is supposed to be better for you, so I try to eat more whole foods like that. But sometimes I'll get white rice instead because just something about a curry with a white rice, you can't beat it. Good old-fashioned potatoes. I always like to buy organic potatoes because they are on the dirty dozen list. And I love Yukon Gold because they're just a lot more creamy and soft. And Benjamin, you're gonna be on the video with your big old fart. So yeah, potatoes. I love making curries with potatoes. I love making fries with potatoes with my quinoa chickpea curry burgers. I make that probably once a week, a couple times a month. Organic bananas. I love to make like baked goods with bananas. You can use bananas as an egg substitute. They're a really good binder. Also, I like to let them get nice and spotted and then freeze them. You peel them and freeze them. You put them in a container and you blend them up in your morning smoothies. It makes your smoothies taste like ice cream. Next up, we have some lemons. I know there's a lot of plastic in this order. I like to halve up lemons and then put a half of a lemon peeled right into my smoothies. Super high in antioxidants and vitamins, and you always want to add lemons to dark green smoothies because the lemons automatically help to brighten up the smoothie if you have a lot of kale or kind of bitter greens in it. Lemons are also really good to add citrus to like beans, or it just helps to lift up a dish at the very end if you just squeeze a little bit of lemon on it, especially like lentil soups and things like that. So lemon is so delicious. Oh, next up, I've got some whole wheat organic spaghetti. I am planning on making recipe testing some quinoa and lentil meatballs this week. So I'm trying to eat more whole grains. Again, I like the flavor of just like regular white pasta, but I'm trying to be a little bit healthier. Lou, do you want to come say hi? You want to come say hi to everybody? My cat's down here. Oh, she just woke up. How adorable. How adorable are you? I've got some more stuff on my kitchen table, a little bit more produce, so let's head on over there and I'll show you what else I got. All right, everyone, welcome to my kitchen table. Woo, it's where the party's at. So, oh, there she is. Hi. One thing I hate about doing grocery pickup is that they give you so many plastic bags. I hate it. I hate it, and every time I make notes to have them not use plastic bags, but they don't really listen. I can't wait till I can pick up groceries in person and not fear for my life. So lately I've been experimenting using oat milk. I really like the taste of it, especially this extra creamy oat milk. It tastes really, really good in my coffee alternative drink and my chais and just in cereal. It's so good. And supposedly oat milk is, out of all the plant milks, is the most environmentally friendly. But as long as you're eating plant milk, it's still like miles ahead of eating dairy milk in terms of the environmental impact. Next up, we have some organic frozen potatoes. I love making brunches on the weekends, especially nowadays when, you know, all the days can kind of blend together. It's nice to have those little rituals that remind you that it's the weekend, it's nighttime, it's work time. Next up, I love drinking orange juice. And who else loves orange juice with pulp? I love orange juice with a lot of pulp. I know a lot of people can't stand it. I don't know why, but I love it. And the pulp in it helps it to not raise your blood sugar as much as well because of the fiber in the pulp. So next up we have avocados. My husband loves avocado toast. I mean, we're millennials, so there you go. Gotta have avocados. Now we've got broccoli. I love dipping it in hummus. I love having it on hand to just steam and have on as like a side dish. Maybe sprinkle some vegan cheese on there. So delicious. Make sure that you cut your broccoli at least 45 minutes before you steam it, because then it'll give the anti-cancerous compounds enough time to develop so that by the time you cook it, those compounds won't get cooked away. First thing I like to do when I get home from the grocery store is to cut up my broccoli and put it in the fridge. So I'm gonna do that after this video. Then we have some red cabbage. It's just so good to have, you know, brightly colored fruits and vegetables in your diet. And then I have some iceberg lettuce. I know this is kind of weird, but I love tacos with iceberg lettuce. Something about iceberg lettuce that just like takes your tacos to the next level. It reminds you of Taco Bell, which I am such a fangirl of. I'm gonna be recipe testing a BLT sandwich with tempeh this week, so I wanted to have this on hand for that, as well as I'm gonna have some mushroom tacos this week. And I always like to have cauliflower on hand to snack on. I either make a vegan ranch out of cashews, or I'll make hummus and I'll just dip it in hummus. It's my favorite snack, honestly. I always have kale on hand. I always have green smoothies in the morning, and this is what makes up the majority of my green smoothie. I also like to, you know, throw some kale in some soups just to get some extra greens in my diet, or massage it with a little bit of avocado, sprinkle some salt on it, and put it in salads. But mostly I buy kale for green smoothies. Now we've got some sweet potatoes. I like to have sweet potatoes on hand to make like sweet potato fries, or just to bake in the oven, and then just like put some vegan chili on top of it. Oh, Just like loaded sweet potatoes are so good. But this week I'm gonna be making a West African peanut stew, and it has sweet potatoes, like tomatoes, peanut butter, kidney beans. It's so good. So that's what I bought these for. I like to have fruit on hand just to snack on. I also like to put oranges in my smoothies. Adds a lot of sweetness. Super good. I always like to keep canned beans on hand as well. They're just easy to throw into like tacos or pasta dishes. Yeah, it's just nice to have them on hand when you need to throw together a quick dinner and like get a nice protein source in your dinner. Now I've got some pasta sauce, but this week I'm going to be making the chickpea lentil meatballs, so that's what this is for. And I love it, just snacking on figs. They're so nice to have on hand just to snack. But this is also good if you have a sweet tooth after dinner, because they're so sweet and delicious and high in minerals and vitamins. Just real good for you. Just make sure you rinse your mouth out because dried fruit's not the best for your teeth. And now we have tofu. I'm gonna make some tofu and black bean tacos this week with the Iceberg lettuce over there. Super excited. I was supposed to get some vegan sour cream with this order as well, but I guess they were out. Tofu is so versatile. You can use it any way you would like chicken. So I love to put it in curries. I like to put it in tacos. I like to put it in pasta sauces. I like to just fry it up or bake it, make it nice and crispy and marinate it. And then you eat it just like, you know, like a piece of chicken on the side with, you know, a sweet potato and some veggies. Or you can top it on your salads. Tofu is so versatile and delicious. And don't be afraid of the phytoestrogens. They actually have been shown to be anti-cancerous and protective and really good for your health. Nutrition Facts has some videos going over the science and the research of that, so I'll link that below. And last but not least, I've got some vegan Ready Whip made out of almond milk. I'm gonna be recipe testing a pumpkin pie just in time for Thanksgiving. And yeah, so you can't have pumpkin pie without whipped cream. I also really love to put this on top of my coffee in the morning or on top of my hot cocoa. It's just a pretty standard weekly grocery haul for me. So this will probably last me a couple weeks. I hope this video helped you guys out. Please leave me any questions or comments you have below. I hope you're all staying safe, healthy, and happy, and I will see you all very soon in the next video. Bye.